What's poppin', everybody? It's Rayboar from 94. I have quite a headache today, but still gonna give you guys a cool match. It's gonna be the Rayquazas going at it this time. The old Rayquaza EX from Dragon's Exalted, the sort of original new Rayquaza, I guess, special card, and Rayquaza GX from the Sun and Moon era. They're gonna go at it, and we'll see well, which one will come out on top, but I think it's obvious which deck is going to have the advantage. I'm playing Rayboar, of course. That's why this Rayquaza EX is in here. My opponent is going to be playing the Rayquaza GX Turbo. Standard stuff and expanded. It's a really aggressive, quick, very, very fast, not just quick deck that can dish out a lot of damage basically by turn 2 if it's playing first and he can't attack. So my opponent is going to be playing first, and he's going to do his shenanigans. Uses Ultra Ball, going to discard energies and start grabbing his stuff. Let's see what he's going to get. Rayquaza GX, it seems. I would imagine this deck would run Shaman EX and all sorts of turbo cards and turbo Pokemon. Discarded the Skyfield, as you guys can see there. So that's probably another thing that helps it explode. You increase your bench and you can play even more Shamans, even more Pokemon, and he has the Ho-Ho EX there in the discard pile. Another thing that this deck can run and expand it, you use Ho-Ho with the ability Rebirth. You get heads and you get a bunch of lightning and grass energies that way. You get some free energies like that, and instantly this helps Rayquaza GX. It increases its damage tremendously. So my opponent already, has 4 energies in play, used 2 max elixir, drew a couple of cards with Shaman and is still going. Grass energy comes in. On the other one, max elixir once again. Damn, is this like the third one, second one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 energies already. So he's already in that one hit knockout and one-hit knockout range against my guys, and it plays down the Mershado. I give off the pissed off icon because it really pisses me off. That card is so unfair. Like, hand drape like this just is not good. I mean, I did kind of get a bit lucky getting Tapu Lele, but I did want the hand that I had back there. I really wanted that. I could have done some stuff. So he fucked up my hand, slowing me down, and that's gonna be significant. Uses the Dowsing Machine, that's his ace-spec of choice, I guess, and still hasn't played a supporter. He's going to go with the Juniper. So already, pretty set up, 6 energies in play. And honestly, this deck, besides the power creep advantage that it has over me, the Rayquaza EX, the old one from Dragon's Exalted, is weak to Dragon. It's those Dragon Pokemon weak to Dragon before Fairies came out. So he basically only needs to have like 3 energies at a time, and he gets one-shots on my Pokemon easily. So, but of course he's gonna go all out. He's still going, trying to grab energies, playing down Pokemon. And honestly, how can you compete against a deck like this? I mean, of course it's my choice using these older decks because I like them. I really like Rayboar. I really wish when Rayquaza GX was going to get released that it was like a Rayquaza EX 2.0, like it would just discard energies and get one-hit knockouts, the classic fire lightning combination, but instead we got Rayquaza GX, uses grass and lightning and kind of plays differently. But anyways, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to be able to at least take advantage of Chorus since he has such a big bench with Skyfield. Even though I only have 2 Pokemon down, we should be able to draw a lot of cards. So go with Chorus. I probably should have just played the Switch just to get it off my deck because I probably won't need it against a deck like this. This deck isn't really going to try and get a Pokemon like Emboar stuck. It's just going to go ahead and steamroll me, kill my Pokemon with that give 2 prizes, and quickly win like that. So we get a lot of shit. I do see the rare candy and Emboar, so we have that piece of the puzzle at least. What I want to see now is my Rayquaza and energies. Now it is sad because this deck does have kind of the advantage. But if we can get set up and by next turn I can start attacking, then maybe we might have a shot. Get rid of his Rayquazas. They're his main Pokemon too. We'll see how it goes. He's gonna grab Chorus too with a VS Seeker, and he played down Zeraora GX. That's another Pokemon that really helps this deck out since it runs Lightning Energy. You get that free retreat around the board like the old Darkrai. So yeah, this deck just has everything it needs. Like it has everything a turbo deck needs. So many freaking options. You can use like this guy uses the Ho-Ho to accelerate energies that way. You can use the Shamans. You can use Max Elixirs. You know, all these sorts of resources that you can build this deck with. Really powerful and expanded. Okay, so Rare Candy, we're gonna get the Emboar out. So that's one piece already established. And I have a few energies in hand here. I wish I had a Rayquaza to attach them to. So I can't really do much. I could use Juniper, but I don't want to discard my resources. So all we can do is use N or Cynthia. I'm going to go with the N to minimize my opponent's hand either. The thing that I don't want him to see and have in his disposal is Guzmas, but you know, it is what it is. He'll probably have them eventually. So we get the Heat Factory, a really good card to get, but I don't have any fire energies now. Just got 2 lightning. So I'm getting really unlucky here. I mean, the fucking Marshadow there plays into it. You know, fucking disrupting my hand, slowing me down even more. Like this deck is inconsistent as it is. No matter how you build it, it is going to be inconsistent. The last thing that I need is my opponent sort of giving me a starting hand of 5 cards as opposed to, you know, 8 in the beginning. It's just shit. So it really is going to be hard. We're still kind of in the process of setting up, and my opponent is already starting to get prizes. I really can't afford to give him any more of a lead than I've already given him. But you know, it is what it is. Mime is going to have to be the decoy there, and he dies. It's going to be my turn here. Let's see what we get. Top deck the Fire Energy. That's good at the very least. I'll be able to use that now. So Heat Factory, and he's going to discard it. He has to discard a few Pokemon. The sad thing is that, you know, once they do what they got to do, like he can easily get rid of the Shaman, the Marshadow, you know, the Mew he got rid of in this case. He doesn't have to get rid of things like Ho-Ho, you know, Sudowoodo, or the useful Pokemon basically. Okay, so Nest Ball here, and the natural thing to grab is Rayquaza, I guess. It's the only thing that can get one-shots in this case. Entei is more of a sniper, and since Shaman is no longer on the bench, he's not going to be that good, but I had to use the Heat Factory there. Speak of the devil, we see the Entei here. I'm probably going to bench it, but you know, it won't be very good. The best thing it can do is get me 2 prizes on a Shaman, but there's no Shaman right now. And we still can't perform a damn attack, for fuck's sake. I have a Fire Energy, I have the Superior Energy Retrieval, but we don't really have energies in the discard pile to grab. I would have really liked to see like a Professor's Letter. That's the card you want to see here. So my deck is not cooperating with me, which is something that you're always going to experience playing this deck. This deck might just draw, you know, perfect 5 times in a row. It might just draw shit 5 times in a row. It's something that you got to deal with, and something that I'm really honest about, you know, with my Rayboar deck profiles, with any of these type of decks, basically. Okay, so another turn of us not doing shit. At this point, the game is but sealed, basically. All but sealed. He gets rid of my stadium, like I wanted that. Being able to draw cards and make our Superior Energy Retrieval hopefully live. And let's see, he played down, I think that's an Oranguru there. Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and use more Ho-Ho EXs. Gets the head, gets a Grass Energy on that Pokemon. Yeah. Ho-Ho EX, really just such a great Pokemon still and expanded all the implications it can be used with. And he grabs another Rayquaza GX with Ultra Ball. And I mean, at this point, like no matter what I do, he has so many energies in play. Even if I get rid of the Skyfield, there's no way he's going to get rid of the Ho-Hos. He would get rid of stuff like Sudowoodo and the Oranguru first. So all of those energies are going to be in play. So he's going to be getting one-shots on everything. And since my Pokemon can't really survive a hit, then it means even when I start attacking, uh, it's a race that I'm not going to win. So this game is basically sealed. I'm not going to pretend like I really do have a chance. I am going to still try and make it close at least and start getting a few knockouts, like maybe, I don't know, but it just seems like no matter what we do, even if I get a knockout with my Rayquaza eggs, Rayquaza GX is going to come out, retaliate, kill me, and he doesn't need a lot of energies to get one-shots anyway, and he has all these extra ones. So there's no way we can win, honestly. But let's see how this plays out. He brings out my Rayquaza with Guzma. That sucks, so we lose a Rayquaza without even being able to make an attack out of him. And I only have 2 of these in the deck, so that's shitty. So yeah, really bad, but I guess you guys, this is a nice little demonstration of Rayquaza GX's power and speed if you have the right list, if you have the right deck list in the expanded format. It is a force to be reckoned with. Now against shit like Zoroark GX, that deck is probably more consistent, has a lot more tricks up its sleeve, but you know, if you get this engine going, I don't even think like a deck like Zoroark GX is basically a match for Rayquaza and expanded. You just got to get the right flow with this deck. Okay, so another Rayquaza EX down. I used my mystery treasure. Let's attach the fire energy here, and I can use my VS Seeker and get a chorus here. So that's what we're gonna do. But I'm already at basically my opponent's already at 2 prizes. So even if I knock out this Rayquaza GX, I still lose the game. But let's go out with a bang anyway. I'm going to use my chorus. I'm going to draw like insane cards here, like 12 cards or some shit, something like that. And now we see all the pieces. But anyway, let's evolve into the other Emperor. And I see both letters now. Let me use my Professor's Letter, get the fire energies in play now. And get a KO at least. It's basically, when it comes to you know, games like this where it's two prize battles basically with 1-hit knockouts, is whoever starts the race and keeps at it is gonna win. Like, he got a few prizes in the beginning, then all he has to do is knock out 2 Rayquazas, which is easy, and I won't be able to make it in time and knock out 3 of his Rayquazas. So that's just basically how it is. Maybe if it wasn't for the Marshadow, maybe if we were able to retaliate early, I would have had a chance, but this deck really has the advantage anyway. You know, that's just how it is. Newer deck, newer Pokemon, the weakness too. It's a bit shitty. If we didn't have the weakness at the very least, then maybe he would have needed to have at least 6 energies always in play if he wanted to get a one-shot. But because of the weakness, he only needs 3, so it doesn't matter even if I like shave off 6 of his energies in play. You know, he's still gonna have enough to get a one-shot. So anyway, it's GG. Well, not really, but we can say GG. Maybe he would have won anyway. But I really just hate the Marshadow. I'm getting sick of these hand rape cards. Red card, Marshadow. I mean, Judge at least is a supporter. But, you know, those cards, they're just fucking shit. Very easy to use. You know, you do it turn 1. You just give your opponent complete disadvantage, and it doesn't hurt you. But anyways, let's go with a Dragon Burst here. Discard 6 fire energies. Go out with a bang. 360 damage. Yeah, not really a lot, even though I'm discarding 6 energies. You know, 360 is nothing basically. And it seems the Field Blower was in the prizes. I was actually looking for that too. Maybe get rid of his Skyfield and hopefully maybe he makes a mistake and I shave off a few of his energies. He gets rid of the Ho-Hos, but alas, it wasn't going to work out anyway. So Rebirth, I guess he's decided to, still go himself instead of just finishing me off immediately. But it's GG. All we're waiting for is his final attack, and Rayquaza EX is gonna lose to Rayquaza GX, unfortunately. Oh well. The Rayquaza GX does look better than the EXs though from Practice Exalted. I have to say, I like the uh, both the full art. It's actually one of the few full arts that actually looks good in my eyes from Sun and Moon. The Pokemon and the regular Rayquaza GX. They look really nice. Just more more of a background art on it, and I think that's cool. But anyways, this is GG. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends, and say Roll94. I'll see you guys next time. What's up?